Let's try out Patrick Ta's new concealer and see if it can cover these new mom dark circles. I have heard amazing things about this product. It is viral for a reason. They say that the creasing is like non-existent with this concealer, so let's see. This is shade Light Peachy Neutral 2. I don't have anything else on my skin right now, and we're gonna finish the face with the rest of Patrick Ta's products. So let's do a little bit under my eye, both sides, a little bit here, and then let's just go in and cover some spots. I have some redness on my nose, here, a little bit here. I love just using my finger, so let's see how this application goes. Okay, first of all, I notice it is so lightweight. It doesn't feel like anything under my eye. And I can also tell that it's not settling in my creases. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's not settling in my wrinkles as much as other concealers. That looks like I'm like barely wearing anything. When going for that no makeup look, I feel like less is more, so let's not touch that side and let's go in on this side. You can see that I do have a lot of darkness here, some uneven skin tone, and I do have some lines, so let's see how it does. The way this is sitting on the skin. In terms of shade match, I would say this is almost right on for my skin. It might be a smidge dark, but I think that will be perfect for summer. Just to give you an idea, in Patrick Ta's cream foundation, I'm light 3, and in this shade, I am light peachy neutral 2. One of the things that I notice is that this is drying immediately. Like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna transfer onto my skin. It feels like it kind of just like attached to the outer layer of my skin, and it has set itself, which is like unlike any other concealer I've experienced. Let's see if it can cover the redness on my nose. Wow, like it really feels like it just set itself. It is so cool. The coverage is fantastic. You can use this for every day. Like, it just covered this up enough, but not too much that now I would need a full face. This is definitely a buildable coverage, but one layer is plenty for just every day. I'm getting up really close here so you can see it in lighting. Wow, so impressed. It's like, it feels like it dried. This is just 2 minutes later. Look at the way that this has dried. Like, there is no creasing under my eye here. You can see where I have lines. The creasing is non-existent. It looks so good. And like I said, it feels like it dried as if it's a second skin rather than you're actually like wearing makeup. And I also feel like it kind of morphed into my skin tone. Like somehow it's actually matching my skin tone better as the time goes on. And again, I have no other face makeup on. For consistency, we're gonna go in with the rest of his products. In his cream foundation, I use Light 3. What I love about his products is that a little goes a long way, so you really don't have to wear much makeup to have your skin look like perfect. Okay, so concealer and foundation, Light Peachy Neutral, Light 3. Okay, so here is just the concealer and the foundation on. Look at how good that looks. They blend perfectly together, and I really do feel like after time, the concealer has actually morphed into the color of my current skin tone. But when I first applied it was a little bit darker, and still absolutely no creasing on the under eye. And it is not too heavy. Like I find with my 35-year-old skin, I am starting to, if I'm wearing full coverage concealer, it's looking dry and cakey. This looks like I don't even really have anything on. Right now I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of contour. I always kind of follow right at the top of my ear and then go diagonal down. I feel like you can notice the difference from this side to this side. And with all of his products, less is more. I always like to get in my hairline too, because I feel like this is the tell-all spot. If somebody's hair is really light, kind of where their hairline is, you can tell they have foundation on. So always just bring it up a little higher than you think. And now the tiniest bit of bronzer over top of that contour, and a little bit more toward the apples of my cheeks. And now we're gonna go in with his blush, She's Seductive powder first. Take it up a little bit higher than you think. I'm gonna go in with this lip stain. And then finishing off with his lip gloss. She's expensive. This is one of my favorite glosses because the dimension is out of control. All right, this is the final look. I think it's such a pretty no makeup look. This concealer looks like a second skin. It has not creased and it also hasn't set into my pores or any of my wrinkles as a 35-year-old. I'm off to a birthday party, so let's check in a few hours and see how the concealer holds up. Okay, it's officially been 8 hours later. I am back from the party. 70 something degrees today. Look at the under eye. No creasing. Guys, I didn't even use any powder or anything. No creasing. It looks so good. Not smudged, like still fully on there, but still looks like my skin. Like all the makeup all together actually looks incredible. Like this concealer is fantastic. Absolutely added to my new routine. And patricktapat, I have no idea what is in this that makes this not crease, but it's amazing.